Hello and welcome to Vivacity at Home. So today's session is going to be a thighs, bums, tums, so working those core areas. My name's Emma, I'm going to be your instructor for today. So if you are new to exercise, then I will give you options all the way through. But if you have got any injuries, then please make sure that you go get medical advice before you do take part. Also, we have got a warm-up and a cool-down on our YouTube channel. Please make sure you've warmed up prior to this. These are just short 30-minute workouts on this one today, so please make sure you warm up and cool down afterwards. Now, we're going to get started, so you can do this with no equipment at all. We are going to be doing some floor work, so make sure you've got a nice soft floor later on. And if you've got a mat, then great, you can use that. If not, you can pop a blanket or a towel down. So if you want to make it a little bit harder, you can use some weights if you do have them, but absolutely you don't need any weights. You can do this all without two. So let's get started. So welcome to Thighs, Bums, Tums. I'm just going to pop on some music and then we're going to get started. Right then, so we're going to start with your squats. So feet just outside your hips, shoulder width apart, toes just facing forward, abs pulled in, shoulders back, hands in front, or they can be placed on your hips, whichever you prefer. And we're going to just take it down for a 2-2 to warm the legs up a little more. Ready? Let's go. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then rise back up to the top. Now what we want is to sit the bottom back and your hips push back too. And the bottom just comes down around to your knee height. But we want to keep the shoulders back, the chest out, and then the head up. Same again. Nice and easy, nice and smooth. Now 3 and 1, so we're going to slow it down. So 3, 2, 1, and rise. 3, 2, 1, and rise. There we go. Nice and easy, nice and smooth. Push up through your heels on the way up. Couple more. Now remember, we want to pull in the core, so pull in your belly button. Now, as I said, if you want to make this harder, you can add some weights in either hand if you've got them. Now single, down and rise. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it. So just a little bit quicker this time. So you don't need much room for this either. So just a small area, that's all that's needed. So no, we're a little short on space at home. One more. Now pulse down. We're going to go 4, 3, 2, 1 and rise. 4, 3, 2, 1 and rise. 4. One more time. Hold. So now, heel toes slightly wider. Now your toes are pointing slightly out to the corners this time, because we're stepping a little wider, targeting a slightly different muscle. 2, 2, ready again. Now 1, 2, and rise. Down again. That's it. So exactly the same, just feet a little wider, toes pointed out to the side. Remember, pull it all in. Hands can be wherever you feel most comfortable. So it doesn't really matter where the hands are. Last one. Now 3 and 1. 3, 2, 1. Now remember, if you're new and you're thinking, getting down that low, it's getting a little harder, we can stay up and not go down as low. Yes, there's your options again. 3. Rise. Now we've got one more. Now single, go, down, rise. That's it. Big push up to the top, up through the heels. Ready? 4, down, pulse, go. 4, 3, 2, 1 and up. 4, 3, 2, 1 and up. One more. Hold. Give your legs a little shake. Right then. So, coming back into your mid squat. We're going to have one squat with a leg raise added onto the side. So we're going to go squat, up, lift, side. And then we're going to change. So we're going to alternate the legs. When we come out to the side, leg is straight, toe is forward. So are the hips. We ready? One squat, one leg lift. Let's go. Down, rise, side, in. Switch to the other side. And again. Leg straight, toe forward. So well done for even getting this far. You've turned it on. You've got ready to work out. And now we're going to go to the end. So as I said, they're short workouts. So you can do them in your lunch break, first thing in the morning, after work if you're still working, or as and when throughout the day. Because we know it's harder to get motivated. Hold. Now we're going to do one squat with a back kick this time. Squat, and then we're going to kick backwards. Yeah? So we kick behind. Toe is still forward, but we're working on the bottom. Ready? Let's go. Down, up, kick, in, switch, other side, and again. So keeping the legs straight, hips forward, and again. That's it. So, we're focusing on the legs and the bottom at the moment, them areas that we all want to work on. Want to make them a little firmer. That's it. Great job. Last one. Hold. Now we're going to take a step back into a lunge position. So wide step in between the feet. When we come down, back knee 90-degree angle comes in line with the hip, and then we rise back up, but the heel stays off the floor. Now, your option now is to have weights in either hand, if you want to make this a little harder. If not, remember, all body weight, hands on hips, 3, 2, 1, 2 to go, 1, 2, up, 2. So we're going to keep it static to start on this one. So we're going to stay on the spot, and again. 3 and 1, 3, 2, 1 and push, 3, 2, 1 and push. Excellent, and again. Now singles, go, down, rise. Try and keep the shoulders back and the chest out. So we don't want to lean forward. We don't need to hit the floor with the knee. Just keep it just above. Now 4 pulses down. So we're going to go 4, 3, 2, 1 and up. 4, 3, 2, 1 and up. One more time. Hold. Little shake. Switch. Other leg goes back. Ready? Exactly the same again. Make sure you've got a wide stance. Heels off the floor at the back. Abs pulled in. Shoulders back. 2, 2. Let's go. 1, 2 and rise. So we start slow and controlled. Pull it all in nice and tight around the core. 3 and 1. 3, 2, 1 and push. That's it. Keep it smooth. And again. Now we're going to speed it up single time. Down and rise. Down, rise, down, rise. That's it. Okay. One more. Now 4 pulses down. So we're going to go 4, 3, 2, 1 and rise. 4, 3, 2, 1 and rise. Hold. Give the legs a little shake. Well done. So, back to your squats. One squat, one side leg lift. Right then. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down, up, side. Other. So we switch. And again. we get a little lower on the squat. So we really want to sink down and push them hips backwards. And again. Hold. Right then, so we're going to go squat kick back this time. Yeah, so straight back, but keeping the hips forward still. So still in your set position on your squat, so hips, your feet just outside your hips, so about shoulder width apart. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Backwards this time. Switch. And again. Now remember, we're kicking back, we squeeze the glutes, so the bottom, because that's what we're working on with the kickbacks. Squeeze and kick. One more. Hold. Now this time, you can hold on to either a chair in front of you or hold on to a wall. Now, we're going to start with a side, so we're going to go side, in, back, in, side, in, back and in. So, we're going to do one of each. Now, it doesn't matter if you need something to hold or something to hold against like a wall, you can for balance. We ready? Let's go. So we're going to go side, back. Or we can work on the core and hold nothing. So we're working for stability and the bottom and the thighs. There we go. Squeeze back. Now a few more. One more. Now we're going to switch sides. And again, so side, down, back, in. Side, down, back, in. Now remember, I want the hips forward at all times. And the leg is straight. Toe is forward. Now, you're doing a great job. We are nearly done with the legs. You'll be pleased to know. Hold. Now, side again. We ready? Side, out, yeah? That's it. So it's just a side leg raising in, nothing else. We're not adding on the back kick this time. 3, 2, 1, go. Side, in, and again. Now remember, if you need something to hold on to make it a little easier. One more. Now up and pulse. Go. Pulse. Pulse. Now, trick is to focus on one spot if you're holding nothing. So focus on one thing to keep your balance. 3, 2, 1, and down on the side. Pulse. 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 Focus on one spot and keep that pulse moving. Little movement at the top. 3, 2, 1, and back. Now we're going to do the same on the back kick. So we're going to take it back out and then we're going to do a little pulse at the back. So it's only a small pulse, okay? So we ready? Pull it all in. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pulse, pulse. So toe is forward, so is the hip. Focus on one spot to try and keep that balance. 3, 2, 1, switch sides, go. Now remember, you can hold on to something if you need to. Just a little kick back, squeeze that bottom, lift up the heel. 3, 2, 1, in. Well done everyone. Right, then we're going to go down onto the floor this time. So if you'd like to grab yourself a mat, or if you want carpet, it doesn't matter too much. So we're going to start this time with ab work. So we're going to lay down. So nice and easy to start with. Hands are going to go to the side of head. And we're going to come up for 2 counts into a crunch. So we're going to go up 1, 2, down, 2. Join in when you're ready. Now what we want is for you to look towards the top of your knees. A little gap in between your chin and your chest. Now, You've got a little option to make it easier. You can take your hands on your thighs, or we can keep our hands by the side. And again. Now, 3 and 1. We're going to go 3, 2, 1, and down. So just a little change in pace. We're starting to work the abs. Single now, go up, down, up, down. Now if you are new to exercise, you can slow them down, yeah? Now hold at the top and pulse. So we're going to pulse, pulse. Pulse at the top. Stay there, stay there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. So this time we're going to go on to scissor with the feet. I'm going to show you first. So, legs come out, and we're going to cross. Option is to come up onto our elbows, or we can lay flat. Now it's entirely up to you, okay? I'm just going to turn around this way. Right then, so, we ready? Taking yourself down, the feet are going to cross. Your option is 1 foot at a time, okay? So we can do 1-footed or 2. 3, 2, 1, go, cross. Now, what I want is for you to pull your abs down to the floor and your back to push into the mat. And then we're just going to cross the feet. Your option is a single, so we can stay here or we can do 1 at a time if we find it too tough. Yeah? Stay with me, stay with me. 1, 3, 2, 1. And take it down. Next exercise, we're going to do the flutters. So, legs are going to come out. And we're going to take 1 up and down this time. So, option is to do 1 at a time. If not, we're going to do them both at the same time. So lifting the feet off, yeah? Abs pull down, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So flutter the legs, opposite. Now remember, if this is far too tough, we take 1 down, 1 at a time. There's your option. If not, let's go. Locking them abs, pull down the mat. Come on now, nearly there. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Now, back to scissor. Crossing over. Ready again? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Cross, cross. Or we can come up onto our elbows, but still locking them abs. Now remember your options are just 1 at a time if we need to. So if we're new, it's absolutely fine to take the options, and then you can work your way up to do the full exercise. 3, 2, 1, flutter, let's go. Now remember, if you're new again, 1 leg at a time, but still locking your abs. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Relax down. Right, we're going to turn over. It's the plank this time. So, we're going to do an around the world plank. Your option is a standard plank. So it's here. Now what we're going to do is come up, up, down, down. So we're going to come up onto the hands 1 at a time, and then we're going to drop back down. Now your option is either on your knees or just holding the plank still so you don't have to move, okay? Right then. We ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up, up, down, opposite side. Then up, up, down, opposite side. Up, up. Well done, lock in the core. Twice more. 1 more. Hold. Well done. Right then. So, plank 2. On this one, We're going to come onto the toes, onto the elbows, and we're going to rock forward and back this time. Option, camping on the knees if we need to, and hold still. Okay, so keeping the bottom low, just a small rock forward and back. We ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Forward, back. Lock in the abs. Option is to hold that plank still if we need to, but just a small rock on the toes and back. One more time. And relax. Oh, we're feeling that core. Now, we're going to go back to around the world. Yes, so coming up onto our hands and back down, onto the elbows. Ready again. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up, up. So make sure we're swapping hands each time. So that means we come up, up, down, down. And the other time we come up first on the other side. Yes, that's what I mean by alternative. And again, let's go. One more, one more. Hold. Now, one more time, rocking forward and back. Yeah? So, we ready? Coming into position and then the planks are done. Not long left. We ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Forward, back. Lock in the core. And just a little rock forward. Option is to stay still. And then if you need to, you can drop onto your knees. Now, 3, 2, 1. Woo, drop. Now, we're going to turn back over. And we're going to do Superman this time. So, we're going to start to work the back as well. Now, what we're going to do is going to be the opposite leg and the opposite arm. We're going to come up, up, down, down, and then switch to the other side. Okay, so keeping the core in, keeping the body nice and still, hips facing down, hands just under shoulders. We ready? 3, 2, 1. So we're going to go out, out, in, switch, out, out, in. So we are working the lower back, because we're working the abs, so we want to work on the opposite muscle, so we target the core. This helps with posture, and again. Now, out and hold. Hold it up, hold still. Pull in them belly buttons. Work on that balance. Hold, hold still. Come in, other side, up, hold, go. Hold. Squeeze it in again, hold still. Keep holding, keep holding. And relax down. Now lay yourself down for me. Now hands are going to come to the side of the head, we're going to look down to the floor. So we're going to do some back extensions. So, we're going to look down to the floor directly, keeping the toes on the floor. We don't want to lift them for this yet. Now we're going to come up for 1, 2, down, 2. Okay, so looking down to the floor, just lifting up. Hands to the side of the head, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Up, up, down, down. Remember, I want the nose to be facing the floor. Options can be hands onto the lower back. That might make it a little easier for you if you want it. If not, one more. Single, now up, down. That's it. Single count. Hold and pulse at the top. Just a small pulse. Still looking down to the floor. Don't look in front. Don't look to the side. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Back on knees and the hands. We're going to do the Superman again. So this time, we're going to do exactly the same. Out, out, in. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. Now out and hold, hold. Hold it still. Pull it all in. Drop, other side. Now go, uphold. Hold it still. Relax, down to the floor, back extension, 2, 2. 1, 2, down, 2. Same again, we look down to the floor. Toes stay on the floor, they don't lift up. Now single, go. Hold and pulse. Small little pulse at the top. 3, 2, 1, and relax. We are nearly there. Just need to squeeze in the last little bits now. Right then, we're going to lay on our back. One leg is going to come up so the knees are in line with one another. Hands stay on the floor and we're going to go for hip raise. We're going to go 1, 2, come with me. And again, up, 2, down, 2. Now your option is to go 2 feet on the floor, but 1 foot makes it a little bit harder. Squeeze the bottom on the way up, as well as the abs. But when we come down, place the hand just under your bottom, so it doesn't touch the floor, and then it comes back up. Now we're going to switch on the side, up, up, down, down. Now remember your option is 2 feet. Now we're going to switch single time, up, down, down. Squeeze it all in. One more. Change, go up, down. Come on now, we're nearly there, we're nearly there. We've got one more exercise after this and we're all done. Hold, and relax. Now this time, we're going to lay down, legs come out. Now, they're going to go over, and back down just above the floor, over. So imagine your feet are wiping your windows, on your car. It's like window wipers. They go over and down like a rainbow. Now, pull in your abs, keeping your back down, shoulders, head down. We ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we're going to over to one side and then switch. Now, you can take these as slow as you like, but I don't want the feet to touch the floor. Now, your option is to come up onto your elbows, as long as you're pulling in your core. Come on now. Now your options are to hold here. Now if you need to, we can hold 1 foot at a time if it gets too much. If not, over, 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 over. Come on now, last few, last few. One more. Hold, relax there, have a little stretch up, toes down. Now, pull both knees in, give them a little squeeze. One leg down, one up, hold on behind, give it a nice gentle squeeze in towards you. Feel the stretch down the back of that leg and the hamstring. Change sides for me. Now we have got a cool down on our website and on YouTube. Now please go and take our cool down stretch just for 5 minutes, just to help ease the muscle soreness. to recover, and not the same time. Alright then, so thank you ever so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed that one. There is plenty more workouts on Capacity at Home YouTube and our Facebook, so keep your eyes peeled for those. But thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you again soon.